Hi, I'm Josh Palmer, and today I'll be reading from Steelheart by Brandon Sanderson. I'm going to start at the top of page 3. Dangerous, my father asked. Well, you know, the epics. But they aren't dangerous, my father said passionately. The epics are here to help. Not this again, I thought. The mortgage man's smile finally broke, as if he were taken aback by my father's tone. Don't you see, my father said, leaning forward, this isn't a dangerous time. It's a wonderful time. The mortgage man cocked his head. Didn't your previous home get destroyed by an epic? Where there are villains, there will be heroes, my father said. Just wait, they will come. I believed him. A lot of people thought like he did back then. It had only been 2 years since calamity had appeared in the sky. 1 year since ordinary men started changing, turning into epics, almost like superheroes from the stories. We were still hopeful then, and ignorant. Well, the mortgage man said, clasping his hands on the table, right beside a picture frame displaying a stock photo of smiling ethnic children. Unfortunately, our underwriters don't agree with your assessment. You'll have to. They kept talking, but I stopped paying attention. I let my eyes wander back towards the crowds, and then turned around again, kneeling on the chair. My father was too engrossed in the conversation to scold me. So I was actually watching when the epic strolled into the bank. I noticed him immediately, though nobody else seemed to pay him much heed. Most people say you can't tell an epic from an ordinary man, not unless they start using their powers. But they're wrong. Epics carry themselves differently. That sense of confidence, that subtle self-satisfaction, I've always been able to spot them. Even as a kid, I knew there was something different about that man. He wore a relaxed-fitting black business suit with a light tan shirt underneath. No tie. He was tall and lean, but solid, like a lot of epics are. Muscled and toned in a way you could see even through the loose clothing. He strode to the center of the room. Sunglasses hung from his breast pocket, and he smiled as he put them on. Then he raised a finger and pointed with a casual tapping motion at a passing woman. She vaporized to dust, clothing burning away, skeleton falling forward and clattering to the floor. Her earrings and wedding ring didn't dissolve, though. They hit the floor with distinct pings I could hear even over the noise in the room. The room fell silent. People froze, horrified. Conversation stopped, though the mortgage man kept right on rambling through lecturing my father. He finally choked off as the screaming began. I don't remember how I felt. Isn't that odd? I can remember the lighting, those magnificent chandeliers above, sprinkling the room with bits of refracted light. I can remember the lemon ammonia scent of the recently cleared floor. I can remember all too well the piercing shouts of terror and the mad cacophony as people scrambled for doors. Most clearly, I remember the epic, smiling broadly, almost leering as he pointed at people passing, reducing them to ash and bones with a mere gesture. And that's all I have time for today.